Hello everyone. Today me and my friend Saad and Muhammad we are going to talk about Dropbox. My name is Salam Al Sawaya. Dropbox. Dropbox is a cloud storage service, which means you can copy your file to the cloud and access them later. Even if you are using different device, Dropbox will not automatically copy all the file on your computer if you are on personal plan. So you will have to pick and choose which one you want to save. Typical load is generated by direct link downloads and the main web interfaces. In home networks, a small but non-negligible volume is seen to the Dropbox API up to 4%. Finally, the data's volume caused by control message is negligible in the all data sets. Traffic breakdown, storage and control. To understand the performance of the Dropbox device and its architecture, we first study the amount of traffic handled by different sets of servers. The resulting traffic breakdown in terms of traffic volume and number of flows. From the figure, it emerged that the Dropbox client application is responsible for more than 80% of the traffic volume in all vantage points, which shows that this application is highly preferred over the web interfaces for exchanges data. How they cope with denial of service attack. How can we protect ourselves? We have to set up two-step verification. The two-step verification is a highly effective way to protect your account from unauthorized access. When you sign into Dropbox, you will be required to enter the code sent to your phone or mobile authenticator apps. Look up a device last known IP address. A computer or mobile device last known IP address is recorded when Dropbox connects to the internet on that device. The IP address can be used to identify the approximate geographical location where the device connected through an internet service provider. You can view this information on the Security tab in your account setting. Roll your mouse over I icon to see the last IP address that was recorded. We currently show the country of the last known IP address, but you can use any IP address lookup service for more detailed information. Unlike devices, web session and apps. You can unlock devices, web session and apps, the Security tab by clicking the corresponding link. Help prevent unauthorized changes to your account. By unclicking a computer or mobile device, you will stop recording any new app addresses from that device. And you will also turn off sensing to and from that device. If you are signed in a Dropbox through a web browser, unclicking a web session will sign you out and require your password to sign in again. If a third-party app is linked to your account, unclicking the app means you cannot be longer use the app access your Dropbox account to your Dropbox account. To relink the app, you will require to re-enter your password again. Now, my friend Saad will continue. Thanks for listening.
Hello everyone. Size and number of servers. How does Dropbox store files for those 200 million users who store 1 billion files every 24 hours? The company uses more than 10,000 physical servers to manage user content, along with Amazon Web Services. Here is an overview from the Velocity Conference. Where is my data stored? Once a file is added to your Dropbox, it's synced to our secure online service. All files stored only by Dropbox are encrypted and kept in secure storage servers. Storage servers are located in data centers across the United States. Additionally, storage servers are available in Germany, Australia, and Japan for some Dropbox business users. Fault behavior and user incident. Anyone else experiencing files and folders being deleted from Dropbox without a human intervention. What I saw was random deletion of over 10,000 files and folders in the space of less than 33 seconds. Even with the best, it will be available in the world. Not to mention the fastest fingers. This just isn't possible, especially considering that some complete folders, and in some cases just files within folders, disappeared at 13:30 BST yesterday, all within 33 seconds according to the event log. I know that I'm going to get the stock Dropbox answer here, that it can't happen, but I can honestly tell you it does. The kicker is that the only person who has access to these files, folders, is me, and I know for sure that I didn't delete them. Fault behavior and user incidents. I guess there may be two explanations. First, I entered a fog state and decided to delete all my work on a number of cases. Two, something is happening with the Dropbox software that either Dropbox don't know about or can't fix. Been trying to get Dropbox support to assist, but got the usual default customer services answer of "it's not us, it's you." Well, I know it's not me, so by extension, it must be the software. Next step is to request a refund of my yearly plan, as I cannot have something that intervenes in my workflow like this and then waste half a day and counting, trying to figure out what's missing. I guess the only silver lining is that I have a Dropbox business account, so files are kept for forever. Small benefit, but a good one at this stage. So after my long-winded moan above, anyone have a resolution to stop Dropbox from deleting things from my folder? Or is it just time to move on to another provider? Finally, don't let anyone from Dropbox tell you differently, especially the super users. As I can categorically say it happens, they will tell you it can't, but I know for a fact that it can. And now my friend Muhammad will continue. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Al-Mukbil. I will continue what Saad had finished. Now I will talk about scalability. Dropbox use Python. 99.9% of their code is in Python, used on the server backend, desktop client, website controller logic, API, backend, and analytics. Can't use Python on the Android due to memory constraints. It runs on a single code base using Python. Dropbox run in Windows and Mac and Linux. Now I will talk about the pros or advantage. Developers talk to each other and express ideas in Python. Easy to learn and easy to read, easy to write, easy for new people to pick up. This is the cons or disadvantage. It can use too much memory and be too slowly. Not a big deal on the server side, just buy bigger machine. On the client side you can't get an old PowerPC user to upgrade. Coding in a mixed environment of Python and C creates problems because it is hard to profile across the language boundaries like you want to do when fixing memory and CPU problems. Memory fragmentation issues are reason why scripting languages may not be a good idea for long-running process. Shouldn't matter what file system you are on, what operating system you are using, what application you are using, the product should always just work. Release early code something in a day and release it. Python makes that easy. Now I will talk about the security. How security is ensured. Dropbox is a home for all your most valuable files. To keep your files safe, Dropbox is designed with multiple layers of protection distributed across a scalable, secure structure. These layers of protection include a Dropbox application and structure are regularly tested for security and hardened to enhance security and protect against attacks. A Dropbox file at rest are encrypting using 256-bit advanced encryption standard. Two-step verification is available for an extra layer of security at login. A Dropbox uses secure socket layer SSL, transport layer security TLS to protect data in transit between Dropbox apps and our servers. If you use two-step verification, you can choose to receive security codes by text message or from an authenticator app. SSL and TSL create a secure tunnel protected by 128-bit or higher advanced encryption standard. Public files are only viewable by people who have a link to the file. How do they make money? Dropbox employ a so-called premium business model, meaning it gives the basic version of its product away at no cost in hopes user will upgrade to more feature-rich version for which it charges subscription fees. For example, a Dropbox basic product costs nothing but offers user only 2 GB of storage and a handful of features, including its industry-leading file technology, encryptions, and Office integration. A Dropbox's paid tiers cost $10 per month for the individual version of its Pro edition and $15 per month user for its business edition. Lastly, Dropbox Enterprise edition is priced on a company-specific basis. As you should expect, Dropbox adds more feature and customer support with each paid tier. This model has powered rapid user growth and sales growth for Dropbox, though in 2016 sales targeted figure prove illusory. In 2015 data reportedly paid Dropbox active user at over 300 million, while its annual sale run rate reportedly 400 million. and thank you for your listening, Doctor, and Ramadan Mubarak.